The world of cardiothoracic surgery is a continually evolving one. Keeping up to date is not an option, it's a necessity. And the best place to take the pulse of new techniques and technologies is AATS Week 2015. This exciting week offers you a double dose of the best and latest science in cardiothoracic surgery. Every day, you face challenges in the OR that require you to quickly find unique and forward-thinking solutions. In recognition of that, this year's focus is on innovation.
AATS Week begins in New York City on Thursday and Friday, April 23rd and 24th with the 3rd AATS Mitral Conclave. Here you'll undergo 2 days of intensive instruction under the guidance of Dr. David Adams. Then the action moves to the West Coast, Seattle, Washington, for the 95th AATS Annual Meeting, Saturday, April 25th through Wednesday, the 29th.
I think the advantage of the AATS Week, it's really a set period of time when you can dedicate yourself and your time to learning what's new in your field. It's the one time that we not only get together with all our colleagues to share ideas, share experiences, but you can get a concentrated dose, if you will, of new knowledge, and there's nothing like it.
For the surgeons from Asia, particularly from China, actually that's more important for them now start to get involved and start to really show their efforts.
You know, it's an international meeting, so people from all over the world presenting their data. And some of the things that we're not always exposed to in the United States are these emerging technology experiences that come out of Europe and Asia and South America. And so it's really informative for us in just North America proper to hear from what's going around in the world.
The AATS Mitral Conclave has become the premier international forum for mitral valve surgery and is the largest meeting of its kind. This is an opportunity to experience state-of-the-art presentations by world leaders in the pathophysiology, diagnosis, and treatment of mitral valve disease. Besides the invited faculty presentations, the top accepted abstract presentations will round out this exciting meeting. Plus, new for 2015 is an extensive series of e-posters where you can update yourself on a worldwide spectrum of innovative work.
So the Mitral Conclave has been probably one of the most exciting new programs that the AATS has offered. It's value-packed, everything you ever wanted to know about how to reconstruct mitral valves, how to replace mitral valves, what to do with patients with this kind of disease. It's all there.
The 2-day conclave takes place in the heart of the Big Apple, New York City, in a venue within easy walking distance of restaurants, shopping, Broadway, Rockefeller Center, Carnegie Hall, and Central Park. Be a part of it.
Then it's off to Seattle for the 95th Annual AATS Meeting for a close look at what's at the leading edge of our field. There are many new features this year. Beginning Saturday, when our skills courses will include an all-new session on optimal therapies for end-stage thoracic organ failure. Also new on Saturday, separate hands-on learning sessions after the adult, congenital, and general thoracic surgery skills courses.
One of the new and very exciting programs is the hands-on sessions. We started that in the last couple of annual meetings, and we've gotten tremendous good feedback. What we are hoping to do this year is actually expand on that and have much more direct hands-on sessions now primarily about surgical techniques, surgical approaches, have a number of areas where individuals can go from one session to the next in topics as varied from thoracic surgery, adult cardiac congenital, and mechanical assist.
Sometimes there are high-fidelity simulation models, and other times it may be robotics or computer-aided systems or 3D printing, depending on which session you're in. And I think a variety of hands-on techniques also increases the amount you can learn.
If it's hard to decide which of the many Saturday skills sessions to attend, you won't have to. Once again, we're offering a single ticket format for each day of the weekend so you can move freely to take in a wide variety of sessions.
One of the requests from attendees has been to be able to tailor their learning to fit their practice. And I think the one-day ticket allows people the flexibility to go from different subspecialties to see different things, to really get the optimum learning experience that they can get by being able to tailor what they want.
Sunday offers 3 postgraduate symposia featuring rapid-fire presentations by leaders in their respective fields. And backed by popular demand are the Legends of Cardiothoracic Surgery Lunch Symposia. This year, our special guests are Professor Sir Magdi Yacoub for the Adult and Congenital Lunch and Dr. Jean Delorier for General Thoracic Surgery.
The early days, or earlier days of the AATS, it appeared that you couldn't ask questions at the meeting unless you were one of the, legends of cardiothoracic surgery. But now, certainly in the smaller sessions, anybody can get up and ask a questions. And actually, the repartee of the question-answer and discussion section sometimes is more important, frankly, than the paper is.
The Focus on Innovation continues Monday morning at the Basic Science Lecture given by Dr. Donald Ingber, founding director of the Weiss Institute for Biologically Inspired Engineering at Harvard University. Dr. Ingber is a pioneer in the emerging field of biologically inspired engineering. And then, it's time for this year's presidential address from AATS President Pedro Del Nito.
We think about the first artificial blood vessel. I think in terms of Professor DeBakey going home and knitting a tube graft with his wife's sewing machine and using that as the first artificial blood vessel. That's the kind of creativity that we started with. It has continued throughout the years, but on the other side has been technology advances, and both in the academic world, in industry, that we as a community have embraced, sometimes led, sometimes followed, but we have embraced, tested them, evaluated them, and when they've added value, we've disseminated the knowledge so that everybody can actually utilize them. That's the theme. We have at times lost that initiative. Now is the time to reinvigorate it, and that is my message to the membership.
The Lilly High Resident Forum rounds out Monday afternoon. This thoughtful forum features the top 8 abstracts submitted by residents from around the world.
Because the meeting actually, by nature, is very selective. Every year receive almost 1,000 abstracts, but only about 20% get presented and shared. It's actually a guarantee to be the best of the best.
Tuesday kicks off with an exciting all-new VAD ECMO session. Also on Tuesday is the honored guest lecture from Colonel Casey Haskins, the founding CEO of Black Sheep Innovations. A West Point graduate, Colonel Haskins is known in the Army as the inventor of the outcomes-based training and education program.
He's figured out ways to train individuals to consistently problem solve on the fly in difficult conditions, and I believe he has a lot of important lessons that he can teach us in our field.
Wednesday's new agenda will make it worth your while to stay for the final sessions. Starting at 7 a.m., 3 simultaneous sessions will provide 20-minute in case you missed it recaps. Then you can attend the very popular Masters of Surgery video session, where experts will provide live commentary over videos of their surgical procedures. This is a unique opportunity to watch experts in action across a wide range of procedures and subspecialties. You'll be out by 11 a.m. if you can pull yourself away.
The value of the meeting is that it has so many different aspects, and you can sit and listen to a brilliant presentation of decades of results with a particular operation. You can hear about people describe new technology, but it's very different to hear about these new or established operations even, and to actually see them being performed. And as a kind of a visual person myself, I find that very valuable, and I think other members of the association will also.
If you thought the AATS Annual Meeting was only for surgeons, think again. This year we continue to reach out to the entire surgical team with expanded allied health programming on Saturday. The Association of Physician Assistants in Cardiovascular Surgery is joining as a collaborator to provide an even broader perspective.
To be great and to develop a great program, we need to develop our allied professionals, our perfusionists, our nurses, our nurse practitioners, PAs, our critical care colleagues, because only by building that type of team can we really deliver the type of care that is cutting edge and optimized results. This year, of course, the Allied Health Symposium that is being held the day before the meeting is really a special meeting. It's an opportunity for nurse practitioners and perfusionists and nurses to hear not only from cardiothoracic surgeons in critical care, MDs in their field, but from their own leaders.
When you're not in a session, you'll want to spend significant time in the exhibit hall. In 2015, the exhibit hall is truly your multidimensional resource center, providing an opportunity to evaluate the latest in surgical instrumentation, devices, and support systems. Activities begin in the hall on Sunday evening with the welcome reception, and then continue on through Monday and Tuesday with coffee breaks as well as lunch service. Watch case videos in the AATS Learning Center, as well as the latest videos from the AATS Mitral Conclave and Aortic Symposium, plus industry presentations in the training villages.
The exhibit hall used to be where you went to get a cup of coffee, right? Now the exhibit hall is like Activity Central, and it's where the learning keeps going. It's not the same as it used to be. It is where you can see the latest devices, the latest information.
New this year will be daily deep dive sessions during breaks in the scientific presentations. Selected presentations will be available in mini theaters to expand on podium talks and respond to questions posed by selected panelists, as well as a scientific poster session for residents from around the world and a poster session for allied health professionals. AATS is excited to be hosting its annual meeting in Seattle for the first time. This vibrant city combines sophisticated urbanity with the unpretentious natural surroundings of the Pacific Northwest. The meeting site, the recently renovated Washington State Convention Center, is located in the heart of downtown Seattle. Within walking distance is Seattle's famous Space Needle, where you can view the city, the Cascade Mountains and Mount Rainier, the waters of Puget Sound, and the surrounding forests from the 520-foot observation deck. Nicknamed the Emerald City for its lush evergreen forests, Seattle has something for everyone: culture, entertainment, shopping, restaurants, and outdoor activities. And of course, Seattle is the home of great coffee, available from carts on every corner.
It's almost a perfect marriage of having the conclave in New York, where you get all of the great Urbania, and then just a few days later you're in the Pacific Northwest, which could not be more beautiful. It's a great combination. But the only caution is don't bring an umbrella, because it's considered a sign of weakness.
AATS Week 2015, the AATS Mitral Conclave in New York, and the 95th Annual Meeting in Seattle. It's a truly international experience where you can retool your skills, discover the latest innovations, and recharge your outlook in our specialty of cardiothoracic surgery. Register today at aats.org.